Hey guys, what's up? On this video I'm gonna talk about why the Elder Predator class is still the best option for me to use in private matches against fighting players like this, especially if I'm not gonna be bringing the smart deals. And it's mainly because of the combination of having downrange perk together with the Stalker specialization. That stacking of damage boost allows some of your weapons to do an insane amount of damage, mainly the Plasma Caster, which is gonna be the focus on this build since the Elder is a class with higher energy reserves, and the perk combination that I'm using with Dithered Lens allows me to be able to charge the plasma without the fighting noticing me right away and starting shooting me before it's fully charged. With the lens perk, it hides the laser, so you can do some surprise plasma shots, and with the stacking of downrange and Stalker, you can do like up to a little bit over 150 damage. You can even one-shot some of the classes before they can even react, because you can charge safely. You don't have to worry about hiding your laser. So it's a way to maximize the plasma usage, pretty much. The lens together with downrange, and I use also adrenal boost. Since the weakness of the Elder is his low stamina, he doesn't have much mobility, and Adrenal Boost also helps to always have my stamina full so I can get the damage boost from Stalker. Here I start the match, I'm using Thermal Vision, I hear the sun bubbles, I know they're in that direction. I throw a trap, I get someone trapped, but I unfortunately end up changing another branch very fast. I try to recover by trying to shoot the Combistick right away, but I end up shooting a little too low, I should have aimed it higher. But still, I managed to recover fast, shoot a bow, and follow with Plasma. Here I should have released the plasma, but well, sometimes the game just doesn't react fast enough. I get a kill very fast, as you guys could see there. I was shooting, well, I decided to get down from the branch to get a better angle to be able to finish the guy that was down. I was shooting arrows, and as I shot arrows, I was just like move back. Here I'm able to get to the location where usually there are piggies. I was already going here, expecting to find a piggy. With a Adrenal Boost, I was able to get to the location very fast. One of them tried to come here, but he's a Dutch, he didn't get to here in time. I decided to risk by getting a piggy there, because the first one that I killed that I recognized it was the scout. The scout with double time would have been able to get me before I could get the piggy, but since the other ones are using more tanky builds, we have 2 Dutch and 1 assault, I kinda figured that they wouldn't be able to get me in time before I could get that piggy right there. So because of that, I decided to risk and get the piggy in that situation. And with Adrenal Boost, you guys are gonna notice that I can cross the map very fast. Here I found one, I did some plasma shots, and I decided to get close to him. I was not expecting him to be able to take 3 arrows and not get down, but I think everybody's using thick skin here. But and he probably used all his stress in order to not get down. Here I decided to still continue to engage. They are probably not expecting this. That's the good thing about Dithered Lens. They probably thought that after that much damage I would just jump away. But I managed to just get into a branch and continue here. Vertical leap, yeah, that sucked. That's a problem in the game for sure. Here just moving away. I'm gonna find another piggy, but this time I'm not gonna eat it, because the distance was not high enough from where they are. I feel like they are gonna be arriving soon. So I just decided to jump into a branch. Yeah, I already have the medkit in my hand. I see one of them coming from behind. I didn't want to risk it because I didn't feel like safe enough to eat the pig this time. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna heal. They're gonna go for reinforce. I mean, it's much harder to prevent reinforcements now, since we cannot know where the radio is until it becomes available to call. So, but I'm like, okay, they lost 2 guys. They're kind of forced to call the reinforcements now, so it's all good. So I'm gonna be healing, getting back into the action right now. A good thing about Elder Stalker is that even if your HP is very low, but since you have like the element of stealth, of being able to charge plasma and shoot without them seeing right away, sometimes you can do that stuff that I did. You can like make the fighting believe that you're gonna run away to heal because your HP is low, but then you just jump into a branch that they are not looking at, and you just shoot plasma and continue attacking them. I was able to secure that kill with the assault just because of that. Yeah, they have been able to reinforce. I'm just trying to get a good position here, and gonna wait for them to come back to the camp, because yeah, they went to the camp there, so that's where the mission is. I jump into this branch, I see one of them coming, I stop moving, I just standing still, waiting for the right opportunity to throw a trap there to get him. He decided to come ahead instead of waiting for the others, and that's a big mistake. I get him down with the plasma, charged shot. While he's down, I'm gonna follow with a charged shot and a bow shot. Charge a plasma shot and a bow shot, and that's how you get a fighting kill without getting any damage, pretty much. Like, I just got a kill and I pretty much like didn't lose any HP in the process because of how fast I was, because of the insane damage that I have with this combination here, because of the position that I was in. Like, it's just a lot about taking advantage of the branches, the trees, to be able to just do a lot of plasma damage on them. I only come close when their numbers are down, or if I see one that is very far from those. Was the case for the assault player. The second kill that I got, he looked a little away from the others, that he was trying to just hide from the plasma. That was why I decided to get closer. Here's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna do 2 charge plasma shots, which is enough to get someone down. I'm gonna do the next one, which is gonna make me energy overload. I decide to aim for the Dutch instead. because I know that this guy here that is down, I'm gonna finish him off like this with the bow. So I decide to just apply damage to the Dutch instead. Here now I'm gonna go back to the bridge and get a pig again. But this time the scout is alive. That I killed him first, he's back, and he's gonna be able to get to me in time. And he's gonna prevent me from eating the pig right here. I'm gonna hear the footsteps, I'm gonna look behind and see him just jumping behind there. Yeah, they want to kill me right now because with only 2 fighting players, it's gonna be very hard for them to be able to do the mission with me just keeping shooting plasma at them. So they know that I'll fuck the mission. Let's just try to kill him. Or their best chance of winning right now is to kill me, to prevent me from getting pigs, prevent me from healing. In a scout with double time, you can get to my location very fast. But unfortunately for me, I killed a pig at the start of the match, and with adrenal boost, I'm able to get there before this scout can arrive me. If I did not have adrenal boost, I wouldn't be able to get there so fast, because they are chasing me, they're gonna be arriving at the camp very fast. That's why one of the reasons why I like to be able to use adrenal boost on TL, because sometimes crossing the entire map if you get a pig can make you win the match like it did here. Yeah, they are right here, they are shooting me. And the same thing is gonna happen today. I'm gonna be able to get a kill here, and I'm gonna go back to the pig at the bridge, and I'm gonna get there before the other one can prevent me from eating the piggy. Mainly because of that no boost. I got someone down, but I'm losing all my HP in the process. Like, just look at what just 2 fighting players can do to you when they just decide to focus on killing you instead of doing the mission. And he's just hiding behind the environment there to prevent me from killing him. Even while crawling down, they are annoying. But I was able to secure this kill, almost no HP. But it's fine. Only one guy left at this point. I'm gonna go back to the bridge, get the piggy. And since the last player is a Dutch and he doesn't have double time, he's not fast enough to get me and prevent me from hitting the piggy. And even then, I had still a medkit left. I see him from far. I shot a bow shot and he's down. He didn't have much HP because I didn't get some plasma damage on him before, so he had no HP at this point. As you guys could see, I'm kind of having to rely on piggies, but unfortunately, I cannot bring large pound cinematic because the combination of downrange, decoys, and adrenal boost just works very well, and it's kind of necessary. But you guys can see that like you in this situation for a build like this, you don't need large pounds or medic if you're taking very minimal damage in the process, which is why I do in a lot of situations. Like, I can get kills very fast because of the insane damage. And usually I do it like from the branches, from the trees. I try to apply a high amount of damage to the fighting while taking a minimal amount of damage in return. And because of that, sometimes I don't get much damage. Like, I don't need like 4 medkits. And 4 medkits, having to heal 4 times without the medic pack takes a long while. Usually I prefer to get a piggy. I'm just trying to be very to try to get many pigs from different locations. That's what I usually try to do. I try to, if I see, I use target isolation and I see piggies, I usually try to get piggies from different locations. I know that sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes all the piggies are just, they spawn right next to the fighting. But unfortunately, that's the weakness of this build, the piggies. So you have to be careful around that. You have to try to kill piggies in different places of the map. So it makes it harder for the fighting to try to control the areas, because something that these players do, mainly the one that plays as a scout, is to always try to get to the piggies locations fast to prevent me from eating piggies. But even then, I still have 2 medkits, so you only have to rely on piggies in case you run out of those medkits. Here I'm just waiting for them. I know the mission is at that camp because I saw the objectives. Here I decide to just ignore the fighting and go for piggies. I want to get 2 piggies here that I can use for later. And they're probably like, what? He just passed right through us? Yeah, because the piggies are an important key for this build. Like, I might need piggies later on. I see them coming that way. I see the sound bubbles there. I see they are coming that way to the camp. So I'm gonna be shooting plasma. And because of adrenal boost, I can get to the piggies fast, kill those piggies, come back to this area because I can do a lot of leaps. I can change positions. I'm just changing angle here. I'm just changing the position because they saw me shooting from that angle, so I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna get to another branch. Adrenal boost helps a lot with the Elder. Like, I cannot play with Elder without adrenal boost. So not being able to bring large pound thematic is just kind of a small sacrifice. I mean, I would say more of a medium sacrifice, but the insane amount of damage and mobility that it gives to the Elder helps a lot. Here I'm throwing some traps around. I see them coming this way. They usually expect me to attack from branches, so I decide to, instead of go from a building, I get someone down with the bow by having him trapped. I change positions. I'm trying to just secure this kill, but it's hard. They are body blocking. They are trying to revive him before I can get him killed. But I'm gonna be able to get him. Yeah, he got killed. I bump into a branch. I'm gonna go second win. Someone else get trapped, I think, or maybe I trap AI. Now I'm just running away. Adrenal boost allows me to increase my distance between me and the fighting while running away from second win. So even a scout with double time, he won't be able to get me in time, because I can just increase the distance a lot. Even if I don't have medic, I cannot heal fast. I just increase the distance so much that he won't be able to get to me. Another thing that people are gonna say, oh, you talk much about stacking downrange with Stalker. Why don't you use Cleopatra instead? Because Cleopatra is like a tankier, faster out there, so she's better, right? Yeah, the thing is, she cannot do the same perk combination. She has less perk points. This perk combination that I'm using costs 13 perk points, and Cleopatra only has 11. So no, it wouldn't work. She cannot use the build of dithered lens, downrange, and adrenal boost together. And because of that, because she has the same amount of stamina as the Yautja, she has the same stamina problem. So with Cleopatra, you definitely need adrenal boost. For Cleopatra, I use adrenal boost, downrange, and large punch. I see those guys there. I'm just doing the same thing, just plasma, trying to apply a good amount of damage to those guys. I know what the mission is. Sometimes I try to prevent them from speeding up the mission, preventing them from doing objectives. They know I might be waiting for them at the objectives. I just here changing positions, attack from one angle, attack from another angle. Oh yeah, about the dithered lens perk, I know that it only works in day mode, and yeah, I mean private matches, we only play in day mode because we know how unfair night mode is against the Predator. If I was playing in night mode in a public game, I already made a build talking about that, which is my build for bad situations as spread. Here they found an ammo crate. Yeah, I'm trying to destroy it now, but I didn't be able to do it in time. I energy overloaded. I'm gonna go away and change positions. Oh, this scout is waiting here. I shoot one arrow. I see him pop a turret. I just give up on this encounter. So yeah, about day against night mode. This build here is a build that is much more effective at day mode because it lens the perk that decreases the visibility of the laser doesn't work so well in night. In night, the laser is still very visible regardless. So this build wouldn't work in day mode. It's more of a build for private matches because in private matches, usually players, like I said, they only play in day mode because we are trying to play fair here. And night mode is not fair against the Predator. Just puts the Predator in a huge disadvantage. Here I got a lot of damage in the process. I'm just gonna try to get to the piggies that I killed at the start of the match very fast with adrenal boost. Just leap a lot, get there fast before they can prevent me from getting any piggies. And they are worried about calling the radio right now, so I'm gonna be safe here to hit the piggy. If I was gonna play in night mode, like I mentioned, I have made a video already talking about a build for bad situations on night mode, having a high ping, playing on night mode, which is my Cleopatra build that I mentioned. But you can also use City Hunters. I think City Hunter and Cleopatra are better options than the Yautja, specifically for night mode. But if you are playing private matches with friends and people that, you know, they also play as spread, they know how hard it is to play as spread in this game, considering the way that Illfonic balanced it, they're gonna let you play in day mode. Like in private matches, everybody plays in day mode. That's why this is a build specifically for private matches. It's the best build for private matches, which I have a low ping. I'm playing on day mode, only day mode maps. I decided to go to this camp to set off the alarm because I know the mission. I know that the second part of this mission is at this camp. I see some of them right there. I'm just gonna be doing the same thing. They're all back. The fighting has all its members back. So I'm gonna be going back to Plasma. Here they noticed where I was gonna be charging the Plasma from. They started shooting me. They throw grenades at me. I'm getting spotted. One of them went to the tower to try to spot me in case I go to one of the branches. They are a little spread out, but it's a good tactic. Because like they're spread out a little bit from each other, but they are still looking and covering each other. It's just that if they get a little spread out, they can cover more area, they can cover more branches, they can cover more places which I can try to go to and try to start charging plasma, because they know my tactic of just jumping to a branch, is charging plasma and releasing a 150 damage plasma shot before they can even react. So the approach that they do to defend against that is just try to just look out for the branches, cover a lot of area. Here one guy was going for an ammo crate and I managed to just shoot the plasma there and get him down. The other ones cannot get to him in time because I'm waiting for one of them to try to go there so I can shoot more plasma then. I energy overload, I'm waiting for one of them to go up there, try to revive the guy that was down, but it's too late. I managed to get this kill. It was like, ammo crates can be like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Because sometimes they prevent you from winning because the fighting just recovers all their threats, everything, all the damage that you gave to them over the course of the match. All goes for nothing because they recovered out to ammo crates, but they can also be used as bait there. Because if you try to shoot a plasma shot next to someone that is trying to take an ammo crate, he's gonna take the damage from the plasma shot plus 3 from the explosion of the ammo crate. So he's gonna get one shot there pretty much. Like I don't think there's any fighting class that can survive against a charged plasma shot together with a ammo crate explosion. So now there are only 3 of them left. Second part of the mission is at this camp, so I'm just trying to prevent them from doing the mission. I see one of them there. I do a plasma shot and already change positions. The engagements have to be very brief, has spread. I mean, since I don't have large pounds in medic, I don't have the luxury for taking much damage. You know, it's better to always try to do to start the engagement by doing a charged plasma shot from surprise before they even know I'm there. Try to get someone down fast. If I see that I'm not gonna be able to get someone down fast, I just give up and try to engage again from another angle, another position. This game here, this gameplay with Elder is just all about surprise, fast surprise attacks, positioning, right angles at the right time, at the right moment. Here I just trying to see where they are waiting, where they're gonna be doing the mission. I know that in the center area is where there's our objective. I spotted one of them here. Again, plasma. They want to, at this point, they're gonna be trying to focus fire on me because they realize they won't be able to do the mission with me just continue to shoot plasma all the time on them. They noticed I was energy overloaded, and this is an opportunity to try to chase me because I don't have my cloak. It's gonna take a little bit to recover. They are trying to make me go second wind, so then when I'm second winded, they can do the mission at peace because as of now they cannot deal with the amount of AI and me together fighting him. So I'm just jumping back. And I'm gonna charge plasma again. They're trying to chase me, but before they can do that, I'm gonna target one of them. I got him down with the massive damage. Gonna get close to him, gonna finish him off. Fucking AI blocked me, one shot. And I'm trying to change positions again. I'm just trying to secure this kill now, and I do it. I always try to shoot arrows now, not from point blank, not very close to the fighting, but usually from angles, which are hard for the other members to shoot me. I'm gonna I'm gonna spot one of them from far away using thermal vision. I'm gonna get him down, but my HP is very low. It's gonna be very hard to secure this kill, so I decide to just go to the bridge and get a piggy. But the scout is not gonna let me do that. Like, I'm trying to go for a piggy, and I'm getting spotted. One of them, the scout is still chasing me, which is of course fucking Thunderwolf. He's still trying to chase me, so I'm just gonna run around, gonna do some leaps around this area, and gonna go back to the other player that I managed to get down before. Even though I'm at very low HP, I'm just gonna get to an angle which is gonna be very hard for him to damage me. And here I'm just gonna keep shooting plasma and preventing him from reviving this guy because he was gonna go for to revive. He thought he had like pushed me back, but he didn't. Now in this angle he cannot do much to me. I managed to scan him, so I know where he is. I'm having like a wall hack right now, and I'm just gonna be shooting plasma. At this point, like, there's not much he can do. Even if at low HP, I can just continue to apply so much damage, so much high damage that, well, I'm able to get the last guy down, and the match is over. And here at the end you can see very well why this build works. Even at low HP, I can still apply such a great amount of damage if I get to the right position, to the right angle against the fighting. And my mobility, the adrenal boost, allows me to be able to move, get a distance fast between me and the fighting. And the talents allow me to charge safely the plasma without them shooting me first.